topic, man. Did everybody catch Paul Pierce top 5 players? And what you think about that? Like, initially he had LeBron in there, and then he took LeBron out and put Kobe in. Like, do you think he being petty, or do you think it's a legit top 5? They do have history. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, they do. Paul Pierce is going into that petty category. He definitely is. I think he's just one of those, like Draymond Green when he called him out, man. Like, they don't love you like that. I think that that hurt him so bad. Now he's becoming like King Petty when it comes to coming to commentators. But I honestly, I did not see the list, so I'm about to pull it up right now. But I know if you're taking Kobe out, you're taking LeBron out and you're putting Kobe in, you know, you can. I think there's definitely some argument that you can have there.
Yeah. So another thing to keep in mind, I don't know if y'all heard about this or not, but this was LeBron's rookie season. Paul Pierce actually spat at LeBron.
Really?
Separated. So this, to me, this is definitely Paul Pierce being petty, man. Like, I saw a stat like LeBron has literally scored his most points of his career against Paul Pierce. Like, he literally 1,000 points on Paul Pierce alone. You know what I mean? So I think your boy Paul being petty, man. I think he took it personal.
It's just like, I agree. It's like Isaiah Thomas taking Jordan, or saying Jordan isn't one of the top 5 guys he played against, or whatever his statement was about Michael Jordan. Paul Pierce has been petty, and we know Bron is top 5. And I'm the first to give Bron a lot of flack. You know, I'm gonna keep it real with where I feel about him, but honestly, he has to be a top 5 ever. So no matter what you say about that man, how you look at it, top 5 definitely. And Paul Pierce just being petty.
Yeah. Oh man, if I can read it off the top of my head, I know you got MJ first. I think it's Magic.
He got Kareem. He got Jordan, Kareem, Bill Russell, Magic, and Kobe. Which, yeah, that's not a bad list. I think the thing is, though, it's in eras. Like, basketball is in eras. It's very hard to say or to put people in a list in a top 5. I think it's extremely difficult to do. But I think if you do it, you got to do it almost based in eras. But to me, Jordan is still one. If The Last Dance didn't prove anything, that proved that Jordan is the GOAT. So, but it's hard to put it in the top 5. So I kind of feel for Paul Pierce a little bit.
And my thing is, I totally agree with you, man. And my thing is, usually when people name off their top 5 players, no matter what sport it's in, somebody in that top 5 is going to be someone that played in that person's era and who was like the greatest in his era. So for Paul Pierce, in his era, LeBron was the greatest. And you can put Kobe second. Some people can argue Kobe may have been better during this era. But the era that Paul Pierce played in, the 2 best players he ever saw play and he played against is Kobe and LeBron.
Right.
So how you not put LeBron in the top 5? Wilt and Jordan, yeah, they get there, but those are different eras. Paul didn't have to play night in and night out against those guys. But those guys, they made their marks anyway. But it's got to be somebody in your top 5 of players that you played against, that played in your era, and that was a stud. LeBron is that. I mean, if you go to football, you know, the people who played in the 80s, Walter Payton was a tough guy. So they're going to say Walter Payton. But then you come in, you know, now you say Tom Brady, if you played against Tom Brady all these years. So it's usually somebody out of your era, at least to be one of your top 5 players of all time.
Right. I agree with that. I agree with that too. And I think like Kareem, Magic. I mean, I'm 37, so I mean, I a little bit about them, but I can't say Kareem was dropping 30 a night because I don't know. I mean, unless I look up the stats. I can't say the same thing about Magic either, but I can say that about Jordan and about Kobe. And so, yeah, I agree with what you're saying, too.
Yeah. And I think Kareem kind of played before and during the Magic period because he came into the league, in the 70s? Because he played with the Bucks for like 7 years, then he played for the Lakers. So I get it. I think Kareem is the top 5 player. I mean, he's the all-time leader in points. So it's
right. His longevity and his consistency is what put him top 5.
Right.
Yeah.
He never just dominated. He did it for so long, so well, like Tim Duncan, you know?
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah. So like you said, I agree. You kind of got to do it by eras. And, Kareem and Magic kind of in the same era, but kind of in different eras because Kareem came in a lot earlier before Magic came to the league. So I can agree with that, but come on, man. You got to have LeBron in your top 5, man. You just got to. You know what I'm saying? They should just throw on some gloves one day and go ahead and get it over with.
Paul don't want that. He don't want that smoke.
Yeah, he's not ready for that smoke. Nah. Paul got a lot of people you need to fight. You need to fight Draymond Green. You need to fight. You probably need to fight Chauncey Billups. I mean, you got a long list.
Man.
Barkley either.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. All right, man. We're going to